Hey traders, welcome to episode 541 of the show. You could be doing anything on a Saturday, but you're here, and that's awesome. I really appreciate that. You know, Bitcoin was making a little bit of noise just a second ago, but just as quickly as it made noise, it pulled back. And what's happening on the 60-minute chart, as we have pulled up right now, it looks definitely like it's got the makings of some sort of rectangle, right? You got the impulse, and now you're consolidating, and it's pretty much all sideways, okay? And so you've got the candle high closes, and then I got the wick up there. When we broke this, it's like, okay, that's great, man. That's the highest candle high close this entire run we've been on since we bottomed out yesterday. But either way, man, you got resistance, you got candle low closes back here, right? This is what we touched and failed at, 8,600. All right, so if you ever break this, I've got an alert set up, which is like 8617 area. If you break that, hey man, the rectangle, you could make a measured move and run up into 8800 or something, but as it stands now, you're maintaining prices within, it looks like, some sort of rectangle. All right, just a trading range on the weekend for the bots or people or whoever, anyone that wants to participate is okay. Some alts are doing some interesting things, man, like straight up. Just been looking at some of the US dollar tether pairs or whatever with patrons. All right, we got about an hour and 50 minutes left, about 2 hours left until our daily candle close. So see what we can do beyond that. 4 hour, kind of rectangle, I guess. I guess it still looks like a rectangle on the 4 hour. Right? Hey, what happened here? What happened after the impulse? What was this? Bullish engulfing candle into 3 white effing soldiers, man. Nice. Bullish reversal pattern in a bull trend. It's always good, man, to see that. And after the 3 white soldiers, we're consolidating sideways, which after the impulse up, sideways consolidation's normally good. But we know the measured move wouldn't be anything to write home about. Again, it'd bring you back up to probably like 8,800 or something. Okay, from the lowest part to the highest part. Not a very big measure move. But hey, man, we're making do with what we got on the weekend. And the weekend Bitcoin is in a rising wedge pattern. Extremely large pattern now. Right? You can clearly see the impulse. When that volatility started picking up, we've just been creating highs and lows. And now these highs and lows are converging. And they're up sloping, right? The lows and the highs. Until they converge. Alright, a lot of room in here, isn't there? So we can do anything we want within. It's a very large range, right? Between like 8,200 and 9,300, right? $1,000 range. This pattern's very large. Okay. So that's it, man. That's Bitcoin. 1 hour, 4 hour, rectangle hour. Soon to be, no, I guess it is happy hour. For a lot of people, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here where I live. Alan Jackson, Lars, copyright strikes, everyone, anyone? Huh. I'm not sure if to turn my gain up. I turned my mic down because it just kept like redlining. I just turned up my mic some. Chris, I saw your request. I don't think it's the game though. Okay. Okay. So let's go to Ethereum. Why not, man? Same thing, right? Rising wedge being created. It looks even better on, look at this on Binance. Look at the wicks here. It's beautiful on Binance, man. All right, 3 touches on the bottom, 2 on the top. All right, here we go. Looking real nice of a pattern. Impulse up sloping, consolidation as it stands now. Impulse up, slightly down sloping consolidation. So not rectangling, but kind of flagging. Not bad, man. We could run up again, rally on up. I mean, dude, it's going to be interesting to see what happens at 291 if we did rally up this weekend. What will we do at 291? Will we break and hit 300, or will we hit this and stall and sell off again? Oh, it's beautiful, dude. These finally, man, like, you just like wait and wait and wait. And you're like, okay, now we're finally getting these large patterns develop on the 4 hour and daily time scale where you can actually see them. So it's good, man. Very good. And we know really staying above 260 is extremely important, I think, because it's a 23% retrace. And we know the golden zone 370 is the beginning of it. 38% retrace. So what will happen first, right? Well, we, obviously we're going to develop this pattern more. We could have a huge move to the downside, make a measure move or not, or hit like critical supports, hold if the trend wants to stay bullish, and then run again, right? Or the craziest thing in the world could happen where we develop this insanely large pattern and then we break to the upside and make a measured move that way. We'll see, man. It's been a good run for Ethereum and many alts this year. It's been very good. All right, better for Bitcoin than most. All right. Remember, y'all, it's the first of the month, so this is the best time to join the Patreon if you want to support this channel. That's pretty much the best way to do it, okay? And and to incentivize one to support the channel with Patreon. We've got trade setups, we've got education videos, 25 plus, and then we've got Discord exclusivity with a Patreon chat where I'm posting charts all the time and stuff like that. All right, answering questions. So that's it, man. Check out the Patreon first of the month. And I think I've got the notifications working, so if someone joined while we were live, we would see it. Everyone would see it. Do got to say real quick, thanks so much to David Davis, who joined just about an hour ago. Thank you, David D. Sorry, man. Marshall M. Thank you, dude, for joining Patreon. Peter C. Thank you for joining Patreon. BK, thank you, man. Javier and Daniel, thank all of y'all for joining the Patreon so far this month. Y'all incredible. Welcome. All right. Looking forward to seeing y'all in the Patreon chat on Discord. Okay. Ethereum Connect, XRP Connect. Whole bunch of nothing going on for XRP. That's okay, man. Getting sandwiched between the 50 and the 20 moving average, right? Bounced off it a bunch on the bottom, and you're bouncing off the 20 on the top. You're just in between them. So one thing we know is the trend is up sloping. You're making about the same highs. So they're like Colby was talking about. Is it an ascending triangle? It's like, well, if it's not, it has the psychology of an ascending triangle nonetheless, right? Where you've got a sell wall and you've got accumulation. Eventually, the sell orders will all get filled. There will be no more supply of this price. There would only be supply of much higher prices, and then we would explode up after hitting this enough times. This sell wall, this resistance. Okay, that makes sense, man. This is like exactly how it starts, chat. I mean, every great run that's existed starts they all start kind of like this, man, where it's just like, it's not crazy, but you did do something momentous on the daily, where you did break out of a crazy downtrend you were in for over a year. Okay. I think 15 months you were inside this channel, and you finally broke out with volume, and you're, finding support. Look, you ran up, you hit resistance, you hit a 38% retrace from your previous high to low. You sold off, you reversed your price action like you're supposed to do at fib nodes. But when we reversed our price action, we did not run down and make lower lows than our previous lows. No, nay, we made higher lows than our previous lows. Back tested old resistance as support, double bottomed, ran up. Same sell wall up here, but accumulating. All right. Golden crossing, golden crossed already, right? All great uptrends start somewhere, and a lot of times they look like this before they do go to much higher prices. Just saying, man. All right. Very good. Very, very good, man. But other than that, I mean, the weekend's been pretty relaxed. I mean, Tron was something else. Tron Connect was definitely something else this weekend. It was the highlight. We did a static video on it. Hopefully you got to check it out. I know a lot of y'all didn't check it out yet, but who knows? Most people don't even get notifications these days for anything, I guess. So, all right, we've got through the big three. We've done things. Oh yeah, so engage a little bit. Say hello to chat. What's up, Arhan Crypto, Mario, ES Trading, Ding Dong. So FOMO Sapien, Mark Bravo, Michael Roberts, Herbert, Spanish Chicken, FP, Trader, Jean-Francois, Samar, Daily Faucets, Yama. So Craig M, Kang Logan. Kang Logan, I know you had a great time last night watching Seth himself play Dead & Company. At least I got to see the first set. More like the intro of the first set or whatever. Nugsnet. They gave you a preview. You had to pay, if you wanted to see all of it though in like crappy quality, you had to pay $30. It went all the way up to like that most HD package. It was like $600 you could have paid to see one Dead & Company show. And like the 1080p or 4K or something. That's crazy, man. But I think that's probably for like, you buy that so you can play it at your bar.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
God Gamer, Mitch, XRP, ruined my life. Thank you for the Patreon pledge, man. Welcome. Welcome, man, to the inner depths of House Harmonic, the inner part of the castle. Wow. XRP ruined your life. XRP killed my father. Thanks, dude. Holy crap. Looking forward to seeing you in Discord. Dr. Andrew Hansen, welcome in. Very cool. Spanish chickens chilling in the UK. Shouldn't you be in Spain, man? If you're Spanish chicken. But you might be a well-rounded chicken. But I don't know many well-rounded chickens that have lived very long, dude, so be careful. Oh, yeah. EOS announcing a dump. Yes, the price is too high. The announcement actually is we're going to sell off. The prices will dump. Yes, that was a Lord of the Ring remix. Yep. Constant Sorrow by Dinka, I think, was the name of the song. That intro song. Love it, man. The Bitcoin chart looks like it's ready to puke. Not really. What chart are you looking at, dude? Dump Connect. So Gerard Hutt. Brookalinos, hi. Young Jizzle. Hey Bob H, happy Saturday to you as well. Kings. Tontron, hi. Stay at home dad, what's up, man? Two Wheel Dog. Alex Toffrey. Sorry, just saying hello to everyone, man. Hey Thomas Love. Zach Krause. Just getting through it, man. A lot of chat today. On a Saturday, which is interesting. Saturdays are normally like the slowest days that exist for like streaming, crypto. Maybe not for video games, but definitely crypto streaming. Or TA streaming for that matter. People are just doing things. Hey Eric Dobkin. Dude, y'all are being obsessed with EOS today. Good God. I mean, that is the most trending thing in chat is EOS right now. Yeah, broadening top. Kangs. This was discussed. Nothing out of the ordinary here, man. I mean, not really. Impulse up, down sloping consolidation in extremely bullish conditions. That's not bad, man. That's really not the worst price action, even though it could just dump again. But look how you're holding on to the 20 moving average on the 4 hour, just barely holding on. You were bullishly engulfing for a minute, but again, hour and 38 minutes left on the 4 hour and daily candle, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But the announcements today, hey man, you could almost treat crypto announcements like earning reports, dude. We're just flipping effing coin. Thanks, J. Logan Gibson, man. Oh god, EOS is the new XRP, Gerard. Yeah, wait until it dumps to $4 again or something. No one will be saying that at all. What does anyone have they not announced yet? Anyone?
Can you check out my favorite S coin TUSD, please? Thanks.
Hey, Chris is pissed, man. Thanks for the threes, dude. Yeah, we'll look at O&T.
Got a ribeye and a Corona for you if you come to Florida. Cheers. Happy weekend.
Hugh Time, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Ribeye and a Corona, that's tempting, man. What part of Florida, though? Because the closest part of Florida for me is like the Panhandle, Destin, Niceville, all that. It's like 4.5, 5 hours away. So if you're going like deeper into Florida, then it's like that's a long way away. So thanks, man. to you for the ribeye and Corona. Gangs. The announcement's at 7 p.m. Eastern? Really? So they're doing it when the daily... No, I guess they're not doing it when daily closes. I'm trying to think about my time and then Eastern time. What? Somebody, posted on Instagram? Tagging me? What's happening? There's no picture there. Weird. I'm getting hacked by Instagram. Okay, yes, we look at ONT though. So broadening top, still developing, hitting the top, hitting the bottom. You, dude, in these situations, when you don't hit the bottom again, going from the bottom to top, this will, if we did pivot here, it'd be your partial decline. Partial declines are really good. Could break out to the upside. Partial decline. But it's a big if. We don't really know yet. Get some more confirmation. See it happen. EOS will have a social platform onboard, Tubmulus. What say you? What does that mean? Thank you for the $2 super chat, Kings. ONT Connect. Well, what do you even care about ONT for, man? It hit its target, exceeded it, wicked up. 1272 fib extension from the high to low. I think, right? Dude, you should be so satisfied. Looks like head and shoulders, isn't it? I mean, doesn't it? Kind of left shoulder, head, right shoulder, but bull trend. So, I mean, this thing's beautiful. Look, big brother, little brother, both succeeding their measured move targets. Good God. Though you may not care about ONT in this project, dude, you got to be respectful of its very nice moves. It doing things the right way. Okay. Very cool. So this could be the neckline right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But guess what? If Bitcoin wants to run to the upside, you think this thing's going to dump? It's not. Probably not anyway. I'm try to do something different now. Probably have an upsloping support. Could probably create a channel. But dude, it's doing what Ripple's doing, or XRP or whatever, right? It's got accumulation. And there's a sell wall. Sell wall connect. Right there. It's a little zone of resistance. Ascending triangle psychology going on, man. For the most part, resistance, resistance, resistance. Sell wall, accumulation. Pretty good, man. So, if anything, if you fail to break this, there's not enough buying pressure. This thing could sell off all the way back down to like 98 cents. You ready for that? You ready to lose, I don't know, what, a 30-year value? If it does break the upsloping support, it's all based on Bitcoin, really, I think. That's it, and there's probably like even a larger uptrend too, like 1 and 2 and 3. But for now, in the short term, just keep your eye on the price. Keep it simple. There's support down here. There's resistance. There's upsloping support. So there's accumulation. If you could ever break this, could have a really nice run to the upside. Yeah, real nice run to the upside. Not much there until 216. If you ever could break 166. Alright? I mean, like, I don't know if you want to use this as the bottom. This is the size of it. Would you call this an ascending triangle? I don't know, man. Like, see, I just don't like the way it looks, man. Normally, it's like you get impulses up or down, and then you create your pattern. I mean, this is like coming off of a double bottom. I don't know. I'd probably, instead of using a measured move or something from a breakout looking for targets, go to high to low and get some fib extensions to be your targets. I think you're safer there. Right, there's like 187, 195, and then there's 217.
I'm on vacation
211, sorry.
Streaming. You appreciate what you do. I've learned a lot.
Denzel Watson, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Mr. Randy Watson, everybody. Mr. Randy Watson. Thank you, dude. Or thank you,
Bruh.
Alright. Get it, man? So there's other ways. You don't have to be like, oh my god, it's a measured move. It's so large, man. Like, you may never get there. So you could be prudent and just be like, previous high to low. Fib extensions. And 211 is up there near that resistance looking left. Alright, but you gotta have Bitcoin play ball. That's it. Oh, yeah. Someone said EOS was launching a social media platform to override Facebook in an exchange. Supposedly they took millions of their own EOS to give away for signing up. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, two-wheel dog? What is this, Stewart, man? $10 overnight? Yeah, dude. Said by Scrubs. That's right, Mr. Randy Watson in the house. So, what else is happening? 88. I was digging 88. Alright. It's just like almost identical to ONT. Except not a very well, there's not a double bottom here. Alright, so you've got accumulation with what? A sell wall, ascending triangle psychology. Despite anything, you can do it the same way. If you ever broke this resistance at 99 cents, $1, high to low, you're looking at, excuse me, not 99 cents, 9.9 cents, sorry. 1272 fib extension, where if we broke it convincingly, we could run straight up to 11.016 cents. After that's 11.585, and after that's 12.042 cents. All right, your fib extensions. I think if you broke this, these would be good targets. Okay, but yeah, alts definitely look pretty interesting. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, you would agree. But I mean, everything's probability, not certainty. So, like, if we broke the upsloping support, we could easily find ourselves back down in the 6 cent range, right? So you must hold this, but the thing you should realize, you can't break a horizontal line resistance, and you just right now will not break an upsloping support. You're getting squeezed in. There's only so much room to be squeezed in between a resistance and support until a breaking point happens, a breakout occurs to the upside or downside. Got it? Okay. Nice, Jean-Francois. I'm glad you made some stash on Tron Connect, dude. It's like a feat of strength. I made money on Tron after the Great FOMO. It's pretty good, man. You love that movie, man? Is that true? What's up, Walter Church, man? Good to see you, dude. And thanks for the 600 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a like spike. 200 likes incoming, man. Do I think it can break it without retracing? It hasn't been able to so far, but I'll tell you this. It doesn't matter what I think, but we do know we have a time limit now. There's expiration on this consolidation, and you can see it could, if it wanted to go to the end of it, it could break out on the 11th of June if it really wanted to, but it may break at any time now. So 88 ONT, they look very similar. You understand the psychology of what's happening. Accumulation, sell wall. Sell wall finally gets all the way bought up, and then there's no more supply at that price. There's only supply at higher prices at fib nodes, or over a resistance or something. Okay, and you explode up. Hey, what's up, TX Adverb Man? BNB, just to update you on bed and breakfast coin. Nice rally, you finally broke out, descending, broadening wedge occurring.
What do you think about Steam/BTC?
I don't really on things. Oh. Ah, yeah. We can get to. Well, let me finish this up, and then we'll go straight to Steam. All right. It looks decent, man. It looks okay for now. All right. Now, and we'll go into why. It's going to be very clear when you see it. All right. So descending broadening wedge, not very steep top. So like measure moves nothing. But hey, man, is it really concerning to you hitting? This is the 1414 fib extension from our previous all-time highs to the lowest low of December nadir levels. 1414. We did not actually hit the 1618, which was a little bit higher, but dude, a 1414 fib extension is not anything to write off or joke about. I mean, that's a serious critical resistance, man. So we did stall there, broke it actually, but just could not sustain prices above it, which made lower highs, and now you're just forming two diverging downsloping trend lines, with your bottom trend line being more steep than the top. All right, that's characteristic of a descending broadening wedge as it stands now. If you could ever, I mean, you know, the breakout points are right around $34.33, right? You break this downsloping resistance, that is a breakout. We could just be consolidating right now and maybe setting up our higher prices. I mean, impulse up, down sloping consolidation from a low point to high point. We've hit a 23% retrace. Not much price action below it before reversing, but again, when you reverse your price action, so far all you've done is make a lower high than your previous high. But we know that's probably because of Bitcoin. This thing, like every other US dollar tether pair, they all look similar to Bitcoin. The move down and the rally. All right. You're waiting on your Postmates to come? You're eating it for me? Okay, so Postmates is like DoorDash. Or, yeah. Okay. Well, did you enjoy paying like 40% premium on your $20, $30 meal? It's now like $70 or something? I'm sure it's close. Oh, Larley in the house, man. What's up, dude? Finally recovered a little bit. Postmates shill. I didn't even know what Postmates was until right now, dude. But dude, I don't even know, man. I mean, I get, like, you pay stupid amounts of money for convenience, right? And then, like, I've done it. Most of the time it's not very good. It's like, think about what you're doing. If you're doing it, especially on the weekend, where you've got all those people out there. I mean, the kitchen's rushing. There's like huge wait times. Oh, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's never been that good when I actually do it. But like most of the time, like almost every single time I think about doing like DoorDash or Postmates or whatever, by the time I get done ordering, I'll look at the bill about how much it'll cost before I'm like about to type in my credit card info, and I'm like, I can't do it, man. I can't and won't do it. This aggression will not stand, man. So whatever, dude. What are your honest thoughts on BTT? I don't know, dude. We're gonna go look at something else first. And that something else is Steam. Job pays $800 per diem a month for food. Well, hey, man. Dude. By all means, if it's not like, you know, if it wasn't your job, you know, that's what I meant. But hey, if it's your job, dude, solid. Super solid. All right, Steam Connect. Nasty, nasty downtrend, but in this short-term downtrend, we've broken out. All right, and we did our Fibonacci just for the sake of education. Hypothetical swing low. We really don't know if this is the discernible swing low yet, just because I don't think we've retraced high enough. We're still below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. But the good news is we had bearish divergence and we reversed our price action only to make higher lows. I think that's really, really nice. Okay. Now, God, bear trend, right? So it looks like besides the stupid illiquid wicks, there's some sort of sell wall up here on candle closes at 514 sats. What can we do with these touches? Well, I mean, you can see 1 and 2 there. You just extended. Is it an ascending triangle of some sort? A pause and an impulse? Look, the impulse. And then the pattern is begun to develop. Does that make any sense? Candle close and candle close. So 2 reaction highs, 2 reaction lows at this point. But doesn't look very strong, does it, in the short term? Look, your impulse down, upsloping consolidation, and then you're like waking off of the 50 and 20, using it as resistance. You should be using these as support if you're truly bullish, but I get it, man. You're kind of just like holding on. It's a pretty large pattern, though. I mean, measure move would wreck you if it broke the downside. I mean, so on a breakout, you're creating an ascending triangle of some sort. It broke. Oops. If steam broke to the upside, it's like, I mean, I guess it's a kind of large pattern. It would run you up to like 589 sats. 589, man. But this is not an uptrend. And Larley, if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing a 40% move in bear trends ascending triangles. Not 70. Am I crazy here? You back me up on that? So we would probably only see like 548 if we did break out. But dude, I don't know. Don't get completely discouraged. This you might very well have a nice opportunity for a long position, and it could run up to common retrace levels here. Okay, it's been selling off incessantly since March 10th, and we finally broke out, and it was a very well structured pattern. All right, so don't be, just because it's like the trend is just stupid bearish. Don't be discouraged about taking a lower risk, high reward opportunity, entry for potential gains on a BTC pair. All right. You have to be cynical though, man. It's your money, man. It's your money, and it's an S coin in the crypto market, dude. S coin that's done really nothing but sold off. Guess what? Spoiler alert. All-time lows in May. Yeah. All time. Well, besides this stupid illiquid flash crash, whatever, man. All right, so yeah, you could be setting up for higher prices here. Okay, there you go, dude. I mean, a lot. It's like this is not the only one though. This is nothing special about Steam. I mean, ADA and a few others, or a lot of others, are breaking out of downsloping channels too. So. Steam is so ugly. That's what happens when the creators, developers abandon the project and bots take over. The chart's a dumpster fire, dude. Oh my god, EOS moving up. Oh my god. Dude, seriously, the only reason people are talking about EOS is because of this price action. There's literally no other reason anyone will be talking about. I've learned it, man. I've learned it. People like say they care about the projects. They don't. People care about the money and they care about the gains. That's one thing I learned about watching the whole sentiment of the market go from extreme euphoria, yeah, layer into NEO at 175 because they have good hearts, into those people disappear completely and everything sucks, okay, for over a year. God, my back. I cannot shake my back, man. Killing me. Are you using the trend to define percentage? Yeah, but the trend was bearish, and he said 40%, right? Okay, making adjustments on your channel on EOS. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay, been live now for 40 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, that sub. We got 168 likes. We're getting closer and closer to 200, man. Bradford takes shots at 200 or something, I think. Kappa. Stay at home, Dad. Good. Good. You're allowed to care about the gains, man. Just don't lie about it. Don't be like some sort of pious crypto scrub, you know. Oh my god, man, you just don't get it, man. It's crypto. It's the future. Yeah, right. I don't care really, because those people just they cease to exist in bear markets. That's how you know most people are full of crap that say they care about crypto tech and the development. Now there are people that do stick around and stay, yeah, but man, highest time majority of people just gone, dude. Dude, I don't know, man. XRP people have stuck around, so nothing like XRP peoples. They're actually the only community that I respect in terms of not abandoning the living crap out of something they like. All right. Average rise. Bull market. But what about bear market? Okay, 44% drop after a down breakout in a bull trend. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. But what is the percentage in a bear trend, right? Which is clearly, I think, what we're doing right now. We're ascending triangle in a definite bear trend. Oh boy. Pizza coin? Yeah, we can do some pizza coin. I believe in the project, man. I believe in it. IOTA, you ask? IOTA was range bound, then it broke out after creating the very nice textbook symmetrical triangle. Broke out, measure, move, hit, and beyond from that major high way up there, right? The daily discernible swing high to your low. We got very close to a golden retrace, so close, but just never made it, right? Now you're selling off some, which is understandable, and now we could probably plot some sort of channel. Alright, thank you so much, Bulkowski Pattern, for being so beautiful and wonderful, and we love you, man. We do. I want to leave it there, kind of, but it just gets so busy, man, when you start trying to plot your channels and your triangles and patterns. I have no idea what's going to happen here, okay? I don't even know if this anchor point's going to work. Dang, dude. That's 3 touches right there. That's pretty lit. Oh, that's really nice. I mean, I'm just getting a 2 on the bottom. Could have been real nice. Let's see. How is that fair compared to the bottom anchor points? It's pretty good. It's really pretty freaking good. So, I mean, you can see what happened. You, like, broke the range, and then the triangle was developing, and you kept falling kind of below this part, but you kept holding above this part of support. It's kind of like you double bottomed here, too, and then you were gone. So, uptrending, I mean, this seems like the best way to do it. I mean, we can try the bottom side to see if it looks any better. Probably not going to. Turn the music down loud. Oh, man. Okay, we get the equal amount of touch points, right? And at least here on this one, instead of it being the top touch point, it's a 75% touch point. 25, 25, heart line, heart line. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one. Anchor pointing from the bottom. Okay. That's it, man. You're uptrending. Get it? Uptrend. IOTA for now. Don't ever fall below like 45 cents or you could be in trouble. And that's it. They should make a crypto to replace food stamps, DeAndre. I don't know about that. I don't know how well. That sounds utopian. Sounds like, oh, great idea on paper, but let's see it actually work. Okay. All right, man. I don't know. Really, weekend, man. What more do you want? Like, what do you want on the weekend from me? Like, we're just looking at altcoins, Bitcoin, Ripple, XRP, everything, right? Got the beautiful, beautiful pattern again on Bitcoin. Then you got 60-minute chart. Definitely rectangling of some sort, right? I mean, you've got like support, resistance, then you got a wick up here, and it's like, okay, so you got this little resistance zone, you got candle low closes over here that you're stalling at. You're bouncing on the 20 moving average, pretty lit, man. But I mean, a rectangle can go either way. Measure moves the same distance both ways. You won't be look, if you make a measure move the downside, you'll still be making higher lows than your previous lows. You break to the upside, I'll be very impressed, man. But hey, man, the trend you're in's bullish. You got a bullish rectangle developing after an impulse up. I get it, man, but again, this could have just been a square up, right? And like, it doesn't matter. Like, if we broke the upside again, you got enough room to run to 93.52 if you truly wanted to, man. You ever got above 9,000, 93 to 9,500, whatever? I think that this top trend line of the rising wedge pattern would be used as resistance to some degree. Market's going to remain irrational longer than you can stay solvent, so it's not out of the realm of possibility we can get another rally up again, man. This pattern's huge. Dude, think about it. If it wanted to stay within the parameters of this pattern, we could, dude, it stops telling the time here down here. Like, it could be, you could be running up and down within these two trend lines. June 15th, 2019, right? We've got, wow, it's not showing it. Let's go to the 4 hour. I think it was showing July 3rd, right? So we could be inside of this all for like most of the month, if not longer than a month, if we really wanted to. Okay. Just keep that in mind. You got to be patient. These patterns are developing. All right, got it. Are we cool? That's so weird, man. I don't know why, like, wait, did we get more? Okay. Great. Oh my god, Frankie, Tron Connect. Alright, Casper, have fun playing Apex. Oh, okay, Terry T's. I'm sure I'm sure his analysis behind why it's mooning is exceptional, right? Yeah, Marcus, square up. Okay, so there are market makers, there are brokers, there are people, like, you want to buy an asset, well, there are people that are shorting an asset just so you can buy it. So they're giving you their share, but what happens is, like, they have all these shorts to fulfill, you know, the orders for the buyers, and then it shoots up like this, and they have all these short orders down here, these shorts, right, open, that are definitely in the red really hard. They leave it open, or they leave their orders open, like they're taking losses, but they don't close their position on a loss. They wait, and then they can push the price down back to those levels to cover their shorts, to offload the rest, and then the rally can continue on, right? So they don't take losses. And it's all about, like, the transactions, right? They're all about how many transactions can they make money every time someone buys or sells, right? So, you know, they're facilitating your orders. And so when big moves like this happen, they're taking losses, so they don't want to. So they're like, okay, we're going to let this thing go sideways for a while, and we're going to push this thing back down to the square up level where we were about, you know, we're right where we got wrecked, right? Offloaded, and now here we are, bullishly rectangling right after that 8,000 move. Move to 8,000. Okay. Thanks, Mick O'Soul. eHarmony Connect. All right. I don't know. I guess I'm just doing the local day. It's kind of early. It's kind of a, you know, whatever, dude. So whatever day. Okay, same stuff. Yeah, you broke out. You had a triangle, right? Triangle, connect. You broke out. Didn't measure move, but you did very well. All right, it was a very, very, very nice move after the breakout. Look at the breakout, the back test with a bull flag. You ran, and guess what? A bull flag and a rectangle. They're just different forms of bullish consolidation, man. Okay. But as it stands now, with more data, you can clearly see the two upsloping converging trend lines. Beautiful rising wedge pattern developing. Okay. And what's happening? Impulse up, down sloping consolidation. Looks like a bull pull bull flag, man. Like clear as day looking bull pull bull flag. And this is only the 60-minute though, right? So, right, it's just like 1, 2, 3 on the top, and then just like 1 on the bottom. Dude. Could rally again, run all the way up to 291 if you really wanted to. This would be the 4th weekend in a row. If we got price action, it'd be the 4th weekend in a row that we've made huge moves. It really the only time we've made major moves besides that dump yesterday. And it's been on the weekend. Weird enough. Thanks Miko Soul for the sub, dude. Good guy Mick says something in chat before he subs. Thanks, man. Sure thing, Marcus, man. Reharmony. Excellent state. I'm dead, man. Diamondback's killing me, man. Bullishly rectangling. You like that, Chris, man? That's exactly what it is. Bullishly engulfing, bullishly rectangling. What happened, Kevin, man? What's up, Wayne Bradshaw? Who said it was going to pump, man? Well, I'm sure people said it was going to pump in chat. I think every stream, people will say we are going to pump or dump. But that's all they say. They don't say we're going to do it because this. Can I plug? I don't know, man. Josh, holy man. You're waiting for Thursday party, Mitch? Hey, man. They took it out of me, dude. It really, really took it out of me. Alright, look. If this was to play out, which we don't know. We don't really know if it's going to play out. It's all in Bitcoin, man. You know. That's a pretty large... Man, that's a large bull pull right there. So in a breakout, man. Just saying. There you go, like 293 if it played out. But we don't really know, man. At 60-minute, they're just... The patterns are... They play out, but they don't play out near as often as the 4-hour patterns. Okay, or daily, for that matter. Go figure, right? What's up, Marvin D? A lot of times it'll develop, and then they'll just like they'll look pretty freaking good on the 60-minute, and then we'll just keep on moving in and out of those parameters, and then it doesn't make sense anymore on the 60-minute. But then the 4-hour starts developing a completely different pattern, as we saw yesterday with that rising wedge that just turned into like nothing, into sideways consolidation. So, any update on coin? Yeah, dude, it's all in all-time highs every day. That's coin. Look, y'all, there is no such thing. We need to do this before someone else does it. You know what will happen in the future. No symbols match for your criteria on Okay. We need to create a ticker. Is that a golden retrace? Stack Crypto? Come on, man. I gotta get more info. High to low. We exceeded the golden retrace, but didn't sustain prices above it at all. So yeah, we hit the golden retrace, and then we're selling off. Bouncing off the 200 and the 50 moving average right now. Looks like a mini double bottom. Kappa, but not really. I mean, dude, whatever. Patterns just get really unreliable when you start looking at it like that. But yeah, you clearly see there is the down sloping resistance. We're pretty freaking close to breaking out. We're like at critical areas. So all on Bitcoin. Okay, XRP connect again. See, hey man, XRP connect. Little false breakout. Did we make the measured move? Come on, tell me who made the measure move. Just for the sake of having a good time, man. We hit the measure move and acted Jesus, man. Let's play some Jesus chimes for the 60-minute rising wedge measure move, dude. To the freaking cent. To the 10th of a cent. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it can still work out on the 60-minute. It's just not as reliable. Great, man. Thank you so much, XRP. We love you. Thanks for doing things. Now we just go to the 4 hour. Get rid of that. Then can't even see it. Okay, perfect. So again, bouncing off the 50 moving average, squeeze between the 20 and the 50 right now, in an uptrend after a breakout. This was the breakout, man. The breakout. And now your accumulation is real. Your sell wall is real. So whether you want to say it's an ascending triangle or not, doesn't really matter because the psychology of it is all the same. Okay. Crypto Sosa, what's up, dude? That's right. Patreon charges at the first of the month, so you get the most for your payment. Yeah, if you join today, like you get 30 to 31 days, right, of Patreon. Oh my God, Greg, man, 666 watching. Well, we just did a Jesus chime, so that should. Okay, good, 667. Whew, that was close. Sultan, what'd you say? You have a mindset and personality that respects. How wonderful you are, dude. I don't know about that, man, but thank you, man, for perceiving me to be that way. I don't know, man. I'm just going live, just being myself, dude, just doing things, right? Really had no idea. Like, I just like fall in love with streaming. Like, I loved charts, trading, TA, candles, patterns, all of it. But man, I just had no idea how much I love doing this until I started doing it, and then it was just like, oh yeah, just like things just got back in the groove. What's up, Dan? Coming in from the Netherlands. A little late over there, isn't it? Maybe it's party time. I don't know. What do I think of Tron's amazing announcement? What do I think it is? It's not going to be anything worth a crap. Cryptocurrency news, right? It's not going to be anything, dude. But hey, you know what? Like, Tron just pumped 15%. So, like, there's a higher chance it would dump, but we know we've just broken overhead resistance. We've been inside of all year for like now, like 5 going on 6 months. We were inside of a range, and we broke it recently. So I think that's extremely good. Technically, again, but you're asking me about the announcement and Justin Sun. I mean, come on, everyone knows how he's just got a terrible reputation for that.
Is that a joint?
Sabaz, Archie, thank you so much for joining the Patreon, man. Welcome, man. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Really appreciate that. All the support, man. Means everything. Y'all are amazing. So, where is it? Alright, you get your broadening top, double bottom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, Larley made an adjustment. He made an adjustment. How did Larley change his up here? Okay. Interesting. That's so weird though, man. I've got the same touches. Are you in log scale or something? On the daily? Dude, you might be on another exchange or something. Let's see if he's doing this in log scale or something. Yeah, he looks like he's definitely doing it in log scale. Alright, so Larley posted his chart like this, and it only works in log scale, where you're at the... You see the resistance up here? You got tons of overhead resistance, man. This is going to be very, very tough to break. Right? I don't know how you're going to do it right now. Eventually, you want to sell off, retrace, man. Look how much room you got to run, 640, whatever. Look at all this down here. Support, support, support. We've already broken it, back tested it, double bottomed off of it, and that's what we ran again. That's what you're supposed to do. How many times we talk about people like, when do we know for sure the trends change, man? When you're consistently breaking overhead resistances, back testing them as supports, and then rallying, running again. Breaking overhead resistance, holding above them for a while, and then running again to the next, right? That's uptrends, uptrending. Okay, so that's what we got going on in log scale. It's delayed, I think. Mr. Archie, thank you again. He says thank you coming in from Toronto, Canada. Thanks so much, dude. Glorious Jeremy Ragsdale, Jesus Chams. Correct. Crypto Sosa, thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Aced MN, you guess I'm popular in Holland. Greetings from Amsterdam. I don't think I'm really popular anywhere, but you know.
Is that a joint?
Mr. Brandon Watson. Brandon Watson, dude. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon, man. Today is the best day, man, and you've done it, dude. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. I think you will learn a lot in the Patreon. Okay. Gangs. Dang, man. Y'all are like all world. Best freaking community ever. Okay. Just making notes so if I come back to it, I'm not like freaking out like, what? What's happening? Make sure this is visible on 4 hour too, though. Okay, we're good. Man, that's very, very nice looking chart, though, isn't it? Oh, Guy Gamer. Interesting. Always Crypto is also in Holland. Heck yeah, man. Chan Quan Wen. Are you related to Qui-Gon Jinn? Chan Quan Wen? Thanks, man, for the 2. How's Bitcoin looking? Good. Looking decent. It's It's bullishly rectangling. Okay. Don't cut my ear off, because I kind of look like Van Gogh. I've heard that before. I've also heard, dude, you name a redhead, I look like him, I guess, right? So. Dude, I'm glad to hear that you're learning a lot, man. Alright. Just keep learning every day, though. Don't ever stop. Never be satisfied. Never be satiated. Stay hungry. That's what, what's his name? Badlands Chug, that's his motto. Stay hungry, I think. You know, like Mons Respect the TA is a stay hungry. Which is weird, because I know he used to be a professional food eater or something, but all he does is like chug now. I mean, I think he's done food eating stuff, but he just chugs, so it should be like stay thirsty. Maybe it is stay thirsty. You know, that's like Dos Equis's thing, right? I don't even know anymore. It's ridiculous. Okay. I kind of sound like Jack Black. We've heard that in here, haven't we? We actually have Jack Black, who's part of our community. Oh my god. Very nice log scale though, Larly, man. Good eye on that. Broadening top looks beautiful. Oh my god. Log scale or not, doesn't matter. Beautiful. You were asking about Bitcoin, but we've been looking at it. Alright, huge rising wedge, inherently bearish is F pattern. 60 minute though, in the short term for the weekend warriors. The weekend warriors were rectangling. Denzel Watson, that's your alias, man? Why not Denzel Watsington, Right? Wouldn't that be funnier, dude? Anyway. Is the US live feed going on? Yeah, it should be going on. We're like 7 minutes in. Isn't that not correct? I'm too well fed to look like Van Gogh. He was emaciated, I guess. Interesting. Ed Sheeran. Dude, what? Tell me, give me updates, man. Like we could put the audio on. If someone posts the link, maybe Discord would be the best way to do it. I'll turn it on. Oh, here we go. Nice, Larly. You read my mind, man. Is this live though? And where's the audio where I can turn it down?
Hello everyone. What an incredible year it's been. We're so happy to have all of you here with us today.
Is this
2.5
live?
years ago when Block One was born, we had big ambitions for big software and big change. But today what we're most thankful for is our big community.
This is not
All
going to
of
get
you
copyright.
who have made this possible. There's nothing I'm personally more proud of than the collaborative spirit of Block One and EOS.
Can I hear it?
Collective output of our software and your ideas. Now, today we want to show you what Block One's been working on over the last year. Innovations, partnerships, and products. Let's get it started, and welcome to V1 June.
Thanks, Brendan. I am super happy to be here today and want to wish a happy birthday to the EOSIO community. A year ago
Not
today,
really.
we
Dude, Bradford,
released the
it's not like
EOSIO
everything I
protocol.
play is a risk
And in
for us
just
being
1 year,
screwed.
I'm proud to
That's
say
not,
that
dude.
EOSIO has become
They
the
don't
fastest,
they don't have algorithms
most
to do this,
scalable,
man.
and most active
It's a live
blockchain software
event
in the
going
world.
on, and it's crypto,
The
dude.
EOS public blockchain currently makes up more than 60% of all blockchain transactions. It also accounts for over 48% of
Yeah, it's
daily
live.
active blockchain users. So thank you, community. We built the software.
Dude, Alex
and
Cobb
you
does this
adopted
all
it and
the
make use of
effing
it.
time with XRP
Thanks to
stuff,
the
dude,
rapidly
Brad.
growing
All the
group
time.
of
Like,
talented
nonstop.
developers,
Like,
block
every
participants,
week,
and
multiple times a week.
influencers today. The USIO platform is becoming the home to the most impressive applications and blockchains. As most of you know, mass adoption of blockchain technology has always been a goal of ours. And I believe that requires education, both for the technical developers and the non-technical users. We spent a lot of time thinking about how we can start educating. And today, I'd like to announce an education program that will help spread EOSIO to millions of users, and that is the EOS Earn program. Please join me in welcoming Balaji and Tim from Coinbase to the stage to tell you more about EOS Earn. Thanks, Tim.
Good evening. My name is Tim Wagner, and I'm the Vice President of Engineering for Coinbase and the inventor of AWS Lambda.
And I'm Balaji Srinivasan, former CTO for Coinbase and co-founder of Earn.com.
Thank you for inviting us here to update the EOSIO community on what we've been working on. We're at a really interesting juncture in the evolution of the blockchain sector. At the same time that crypto is becoming more popular, navigating this industry is also becoming harder for both individuals and organizations. It's more important than ever that we build bridges to the crypto economy for participants at all points on the economic spectrum. Mainstream investors want a trusted, easy-to-use place to buy, sell, and discover cryptocurrencies. For these investors, we offer our flagship retail product, Coinbase. Meanwhile, advanced traders demand access to a wide variety of cryptocurrencies and more sophisticated tools to act decisively when the market moves. For these customers, we offer Coinbase Pro. On April 8th, we added EOS order books to Coinbase Pro, and I'm happy to announce that as of this week, EOS is also available on our flagship product. Now, even though these two products serve different demographics of the trading market, all the assets that Coinbase makes available to trade meet the very high bar we set in our digital asset framework. Let's take EOS as an example of that process. Behind the scenes of EOS showing up as a tradable asset on Coinbase, we perform a deep assessment of the security, governance, and scalability, in this case of the EOSIO platform. Then our legal compliance and market health teams apply extensive due diligence, and those results are combined using our industry-leading analysis framework. Approving EOS for trading on our flagship product, as for all the assets we support, is the culmination of many hours of analysis and assessment, and reflects the high quality of this team and its code base.
Coinbase's goal is to build the safe, trusted, and legal bridge to the blockchain world. We get there in part by adding new digital assets. We also get there by innovating on ways for users to obtain these digital assets. One way of thinking about this is if we go back to when the Bitcoin protocol launched back in 2009, for the first several years of cryptocurrency, people primarily earned it by mining cryptocurrency. Once exchanges started to launch, people were able to buy cryptocurrency. And now we think that over the next several years, in 2018, 2019, cryptocurrency. And unlike mining or buying, there isn't a technical or financial
Is that a joint?
barrier you should be able to earn if you're a human.
Dude, Bob Ross, man, thanks so much for the Patreon pledge, man. Gangs, thank you, dude, so much. Unreal. See you in Discord, brother, man. Hype in the chat.
Is that a joint?
Antonio, man. Dude, Antonio, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Oh my God. Hype in the chat. Thank y'all so freaking much. Wow. Really appreciate it.
In fact,
Oh my God.
just earlier this month, we made Coinbase Earn available across more than 100 different countries, even in places where buy and sell support is not yet available. The goal here is to enable millions more people to learn about blockchain and earn cryptocurrency with Coinbase. Towards that end, I'm excited to announce that Coinbase currently, today, as of today, supports the ability to learn about EOS.io and to actually earn some EOS while you're doing so. As of right now, you can go to coinbase.com/earn/EOS, and you'll find 5 new lessons on the benefits of a fundamentally secure infrastructure on a blockchain-based platform. Each of these lessons was developed by Coinbase in collaboration with the Block1 team, and folks who complete these tasks and lessons can earn up to $20 USD worth of EOS, or rather $10 USD in total.
Hands in his pockets. Skyward man.
EOS.io blockchain protocol, a tutorial on how delegated proof of stake works, and the advantages to developing on the EOS.io blockchain. These videos are meant to educate, and we developed them in collaboration with folks at Block1. We think this is important to folks at Coinbase because most retail consumers aren't familiar with the new chains and protocols besides Bitcoin, and it's useful to introduce them to those. We think that if done right, we can articulate the benefits of blockchain technology to millions of new people. We want to make sure that the EOS community can participate in that.
We're still so early in this journey together. One lesson we've taken to heart over the last 6 years is that for any of us to succeed, crypto must succeed. That's why we put so much time and energy into our regulatory relationships, our institutional offerings, and above all, our secure storage. Now, if you're not familiar yet with Coinbase Custody, here's what you need to know. It's less than a year old, but growing quickly, with $1 billion in assets under management, serving crypto-first institutions like Polychain Capital and A16Z Crypto. It's also on crypto's cutting edge. Our crypto-first DNA and technical resources, paired with a regulatory relationship as a qualified custodian, lets us bring innovative services like staking and new assets to market quickly, and in a way that's compliant from day one. And finally, it's trusted and secure, as a qualified custodian that investors recognize and regulators trust. In fact, Coinbase is the only major crypto exchange that has never been breached, and we regularly share our security expertise with the broader crypto space to help everyone improve. I'm also excited to share today that EOS will be available in the coming weeks on Coinbase Custody. In closing, we see EOS as an important asset across the Coinbase ecosystem. We'll build liquidity and legitimacy for institutional players.
If I F5, it'll start over. You can't change it. I can't change it, dude.
Coinbase Pro, and we'll educate
Someone give me a link where there's I can go live and adjust the audio and stuff. Someone give me a link.
Thank you for helping us build a safe, trusted legal bridge to the crypto economy for every kind of investor, and for moving crypto forward as we do it. And now I'd like to invite Dan back on stage.
Collaborating with industry leaders such as Coinbase isn't all that I want to talk about today. I'm also excited to show off what our team of engineers have been working on this past year. So I hope you don't mind if I get a little bit technical now. Let me introduce you to the upcoming EOS.io 2. With enhanced performance and support for the latest web authentication standard, EOS.io 2 will make using blockchain applications easier for the masses. USIO 1 uses WebAssembly engines, optimized for browsers and standards development, not for blockchain. So we decided to create our own, designed from the ground up with blockchain in mind. We call it EOS VM. This is a WebAssembly engine designed specifically for blockchain. When we released EOSIO a year ago, we used binary engine. 6 months later, we doubled the performance of EOSIO by switching to the Wabbit engine. With EOS VM, we believe that we can now execute WebAssembly 12 times faster than when we launched EOSIO a year ago. This is important because the single biggest bottleneck for blockchain is the speed with which you can execute smart contracts. EOS VM lowers the cost.
Not on this site.
Scalability of
Timothy,
blockchain applications
give me
built
your
by
site.
EOSIO. It's designed to meet the high demands of blockchain applications, which require far more from a WebAssembly engine than those designed for web browsers or standards development. In the blockchain world, any non-deterministic behavior, unbounded computation,
I tried,
unbounded
man.
use of RAM can take down a blockchain for everyone, not just a single user. Single-threaded performance, fast
So there's no
compilation,
options.
validation, and low overhead calls to native code are critical for blockchain security.
So
While
dumb.
EOS VM was designed for blockchain, we believe it is ideally suited for any application looking to embed a
Nope,
high-performance
not for me.
WebAssembly engine into their code. Existing libraries incorporate large code bases that are difficult to audit to the degree that is required by smart contracts. This is why EOS VM is designed as a lightweight, header-only library. EOS VM will be the new default WebAssembly engine in EOSIO 2.0 when it's released later this summer. This means that EOSIO can support more users doing more transactions than ever. So the next thing I want to talk about EOSIO 2 is support for WebAuthn. One of the single largest problems with blockchains is people having their keys stolen. Blockchains fundamentally change how applications are designed. Instead of passwords, you have private keys. Recently, WebAuthn standard was adopted by all the major web browsers to secure standard web logins with hardware private keys. Unfortunately, this standard was not compatible with existing blockchains, and we knew that had to change. This is why EOSIO 2 will support signing transactions with WebAuthn, and therefore with any web browser and your YubiKey. To tell you more about WebAuthn, I'd like to welcome Yubico's Chief Product Officer to the stage.
It's great to be here today. We at Yubico have one mission, and that is to make your online life secure. With a security key like this YubiKey, I can protect my online accounts, I can protect online servers, I can protect my devices in a way that's vastly more secure than passwords will ever be able to secure them. Because these keys are so secure, we've seen wide adoption. Large tech companies like Google, Facebook, Dropbox, but also agencies of the federal government are using these keys to protect critical infrastructure. They're very effective. Google recently came out with a case study where they showed that 0% of the accounts were protected with the security. But it's not only for corporations. Also
Is that a joint?
I was a big fan and user of
Aaron Bickerman.
before I joined the company.
Dude, thank you so much for joining the bitch. I'm Matt Kank, dude.
On my
Kanks.
Facebook, on my
Welcome.
Twitter account. We sold millions of these keys
Thank you, dude.
to over 160 countries.
Unbelievable. Y'all are incredible.
Now, as Dan mentioned,
If you're enjoying
there's probably big disruptions
these-
happening in the
if you're not enjoying this,
WebAuthn.
or you are enjoying it, either one, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Hype in the chat. Aaron Bickerman.
And the culmination of that effort is WebAuthn that we developed together with Microsoft, Google, and others. This year was ratified by the W3 consortium. It's an incredibly well-designed protocol. Today, it's supported in all of your major browsers, so everybody has this already, and I can promise you, you will use this in the future.
Mick, welcome to 2019.
Now,
People
WebAuthn
comment on
was
people
originally
commenting on people
designed
commenting,
as an
okay?
authentication
So this isn't that bad.
But it turns out that as part of the authentication mechanism, there's actually a signature being created. And I always love it if somebody takes an existing technology and then uses it for something else. And Block One has come with an incredibly innovative, experimental new technique that basically allows you to take that signature from the WebAuthn protocol and use it for blockchain transactions. I'm really looking forward to their continued work and want to pass it back to Dan.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
With WebAuthn, your blockchain account keys can be tied to a particular domain and device. This creates accountability for how blockchain-powered web applications propose transactions for your approval. YubiKey ensures easy-to-use, strong authentication. The signing key is generated inside the key and never leaves the device, even if someone else gets the physical access to the device. It has protections against tampering and extracting the key. This is an incredibly strong way to protect your keys. I'm happy to announce that everyone in attendance today will get a free USIO branded YubiKey.
Free keys, man.
So, USIO 2 for us and the community is just the next step in making USIO the fastest, most scalable, and most usable blockchain software in the world. Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome Brendan back to the stage.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
I hope everyone's having a good time. As you can see, we're really excited about all the advancements being made to ESIO. But something else that's always been important to us, something we've mentioned in the past, is leveraging the capabilities of ESIO to build new types of applications that just haven't been possible before. Before I get into it, I want to take us back a little bit to how we got here today. I want to go back to 2008. The stock market crashes, and so does our trust in banks and the financial system as we know it. For a century now, money's revolved around these 100-year-old institutions. Yet here we are watching.
Should we stop or keep it going, chat? I don't know. All right.
And as a society, we start waking up to the fact that these financial institutions, the ones we've been taught to trust our money with, the ones we've been taught to depend on for day-to-day life, they just haven't been dependable or trustworthy at all. And real people are paying the price. So all of a sudden, we start wondering, is there a better way? A fair way for this whole system to function? Innovators get to work, and in a matter of months, Bitcoin is born. Cryptocurrency is born. Now, it sounds quite technical, but it's really just visionary. Cryptocurrency enabled a new approach to money, commodities, and finance in general. One that didn't depend on invisible middlemen and can be built and run by its users through transparent systems, checks, and balances. And we all know what happens from there. It just takes off. But amidst this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency boom, Block One focuses on even a bigger opportunity. The technology it's
Biggest opportunities, man.
the blockchain. And blockchain isn't just for finance. Shipping, healthcare, those drones that will soon be delivering your dinner. Virtually anything the internet touches, blockchain can improve by making the data systems underneath run more securely and transparently than ever. So in 2017, we break blockchain out of the cryptocurrency world, and we build EOSIO, the world's highest performance blockchain protocol, and now the world's most used. It has one goal, to make blockchain technology available to all, so anyone can leverage its benefits to rebuild and restore trust in the systems we all rely on. And that's sort of what we've been up to ever since, building a framework that enables people to create a better world. Now let's fast forward to today. Governments and brands
Open your
are
eyes.
already beginning to tap into blockchain, and it's revolutionizing how organizations work. But amidst this extraordinary progress, our attention has been captured by a larger social problem stemming from outdated technology and outdated business models. Yet another broken system that we all rely on every day. Social media has not been a good friend to us. And as in 2008, real people are footing the bill for what an elite few have decided are the rules of engagement. From data theft to misinformation to rampant cyberbullying, the costs are all too real. And people are upset. Regulators are trying to keep up with a smattering of penalties, lawsuits are being filed, and social giants are scrambling to make things right by their users by professing new sets of values seemingly overnight. But the fact is, you just can't rebuild a house when the foundation is crumbling. The truth is social media was designed to use its users, Just look at the business model. Our content, our data, our attention. These are all extraordinarily valuable things. But right now, it's the companies, not the users, that reap the reward. And by design, they run by auctioning our information to advertisers, pocketing the profit, and flooding our feeds with hidden agendas dictated by the highest bidder. So we're rewriting the formula. We're breaking through the smoke and mirrors, and we're blocking out the hidden players. We're leveraging the EOS public blockchain to build a more transparent and aligned social media platform for the world. And here's what I mean by that. We're building a platform where users directly benefit from their ideas and engagement, where the value of good content gets circulated right back into sustaining the community, not just corporate bottom lines. In other words, what we're aiming for is a truly self-sustaining economy of thoughts and ideas, where what's good for the platform is good for the users too. We're building a platform where real people connect with real people, not bots and not
Big people, man.
The bottom line is, social media is where the majority of discourse and news sharing happens today. And it's never been more important to know that who we're interacting with and who we're getting our information from is a real person who's accountable for what they share. We built this accountability into the platform. And finally, we're building a platform where everything, from who backs content to how content surfaces, is out there in the open for everyone to see. This transparency is one of the beauties of blockchain,
brutal, man.
And we've made sure it was a core part of the experience. Everyone, the user, the contributor, the platform, plays by the same rules. No hidden algorithms and no hidden agendas. Just a level playing field where everyone gets an equal chance to be heard. And we call it voice.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
Is that a joint?
Now to show you a little bit about how all this comes to life.
That's way better that way.
On the stage.
Bruh.
Thanks, Brendan. Social media was intended for good, putting people in charge of what content they see and share. Through social media, we learn what other people think, but it's become less about what you want to see and more about what big companies, anonymous bot operators, and internet trolls want you to see. We're here to change that. And guess what we're going to use to do that? The voice token. We believe everyone deserves a voice. This is why the voice token has the fairest token distribution in the world. It isn't created by buying it or burning electricity. It can only be created by real people producing real content liked by real people. When you participate, you earn. The voice token is used to reward unique users, content creation, and content discovery. And you use these rewards to raise your voice on the platform. On a lot of social media platforms, setting up an account is pretty fast and loose. You come up with a username and password, provide an email and phone number, and you're in. But if we've learned anything from the trolling, catfishing, and bots, it's that not verifying your users can have some pretty dire consequences. So what are we going to do about that? Voice uses a multi-step authentication process that is designed to make sure that every single account on our platform belongs to a real person. It's designed to prevent abuse. Bottom line, it seeks to ensure that real people can actually talk with other real people on our platform. And because we have real people, every single day you get new tokens in your account just for showing up. So let me show you how this works. After I've proven I am, in fact, Dan Lermer, I can log into Voice. Now I can go and do what we do on all social media platforms. I share content that matters to me. And that content can take any form on Voice, whether it's a long-form think piece, a video, a photo, or maybe a short blurb about something that's personally interesting. After I've posted my article, others who find it can like it. Unlike other platforms where the like benefits the platform owner and not the author, our platform rewards the author with more voice tokens. The more users who like what you say, the more you earn, and the more visible your content becomes. Bot armies and anonymous trolls cannot manipulate this.
Bruh.
Therefore, they cannot manipulate you. So what can you do with the voice you earn? You can use it to increase the visibility of your own content, or use it to allow others to discover the content you find valuable. So I come across a post, and I decide to comment. After I comment, what if I want to increase the visibility? Then I voice it. This will cost me some of my voice tokens and move my comment up to the top. This increases the visibility of Brendan's article and, at the same time, my comment. So you don't need 1 million followers to have an impact. You can use your voice tokens instead. And if someone else decides to voice their comment above your own, then you'll get your voice tokens back and some extra too. So on a platform level, it's the people, not the editors or the algorithms, who are directly deciding what makes it to the top, which ideas get voiced, if you will. And this is just the first way to use your voice token. But we plan to have many more ways to use and earn voice tokens in the future. And that's the basic of voice. So what does this mean for EOS? It means that everyone that signs up for voice will get a free EOS account that they can use on the voice platform. It also means that other applications on the EOS public network can now create identity-enabled applications. Identity
Really, the
enables
voice
a whole
token?
new social
Why not
media
EOS?
experience.
Or did
And
he
we know
put
that
EOS like he did
blockchain-based
Steam and
identity has
BitShares? Oh, and can you look it
revolutionized much more
fast?
than social media. This changes
You know what I'm saying? Do
everything.
things with the Ford, man.
Cannot
Kings.
wait to see what people
EOS
think.
down near
With that, I'd
8%
like to
right
invite
now
everyone to
on
come take a
this.
closer look
Go
at the
figure,
platform,
right?
after
Really?
the show, and
That is the
sign
most
up
surprising thing in
for
my
our
entire
data
life.
on our
EOS being down
website,
after this.
voice.com. Thank you, everybody.
Bruh.
Have a great evening.
Bruh.
Dude, this is like why I don't think I'll ever be like a crypto like convention like guy. Like, I'm go to the conventions, man, and meet all the crypto people, dude, because I don't think I really don't know if I'll have anything in common with these people. Okay, it's over now, thank God. Jeez. Like, dude, put me in a room with these people. I don't know what I'm gonna talk. What are we gonna talk about?
Bruh.
Okay. Well, let's get back to it. Good God, give me a sec. Hello? Can you hear me, Jen? Okay. We're bad, man. We're down almost 9% on EOS to the US dollar after hitting overhead resistance after running up 18-20%. What do you expect, man? Getting destroyed. Let's go, baby. Dump this piece of crap. Terrible presentation. No showmanship. Nothing, dude. No skills at all. Completely disappointed. Almost fell asleep. I know you did too, chat. Jeez. Let's go, baby. Down 9% plus. Getting on closer to 10% now, man. Let's go. Let's be down 10. Chat, are we cool? I mean, if you enjoyed that or you literally hated it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. There we go, 10% down right now, dude. We're down 10%. Let's fib this thing real quick. Low to high. All right, we've exceeded 50%. See down at $7.56 soon. Okay, that's your next target. 756, then 744, the 200 moving hours on 60 minutes. That's about it, man. That's next, dude. EOS Connect. Indeed. Very much. Indeed. Get it out of here, man. Flagging into a hilarious joke on Block 1 Connect. But dude, you don't understand. We have USBs now, and we now have our new Twitter. We have a new Twitter coming out. Here we go. The 618, 756. Touched it down to Jesus, man. 200 moving average next. 745, and you can't hold that. And then we'll see you down at 720. You're down 12% right now on EOS Connect. Let's go, baby. Come on. Sell the news. Boom, touching 200 moving average. Can't hold that, man. See you down at 726. Looks like you're holding that pretty. Whoa, dude, look at that. The volatility involved, man. And there goes Bitcoin. 85.38. Get wrecked, dude.
Is that a joint?
Dude, thanks so much for joining the Patreon, man. Gangs.
OMFG, that announcement just caused the whole market to start bleeding. It was so bad. That was pathetic. Even BTC is crying and running down.
Yeah, Gravestone doji-ing right now with 21 minutes left. Look at that bouncing off the 200 moving average there on 60 minute. Crazy, dude. Hey, square up, dude. Look at the square up. Oh my god, chat. Square up, connect. I do declare, right before there was no opportunity, right? You see, like you have, it's right here. This is where the square ups happen. Right where it just starts going to, you have a void looking left, right? Nothing but up, okay? So we squared up perfectly just like Bitcoin did, and now it's rallying again. Now it may not be over, but that's exactly, specifically what happened. Lolly, you see that square up, man? Pretty lit. Pretty perfect. What's up, Kaiser? Satoshi, welcome. No one said, like, I don't think Bitcoin was dumping. I'm just saying Bitcoin, like, was promising in regards to maybe breaking some part of resistance on the rectangle, but did not at all. So, what's up, Mr. Supermarket? Where you been, dude? Good to see you again. Dude, I don't know if I like this song, man. I don't think I do at all. It's like Goonies meets Terrible. There we go. Alright, little Johan Vilborg. Y'all know Johan Vilborg. Sub Nikati, Gozzle, thanks for the sub. Let's get a sub spike, man. Dude, my sub growth has like flatlined past 2 days. It's like, it's over, dude. I guess people just like not searching for crypto anymore, or that's it, man. Right? Look at the square up, dude. The bounce. Beautiful. That's freaking awesome right there. Square it up, man. Your square up connect. Beautiful. Man, some volatility on EOS, dude. Tree 50? What? Where'd you send it? How'd you send it, man? Bitcoin's now in the red. Wow. On the day, where we were at one time 86.11, we're now at 85.35. Yeah, dude. Thanks, EOS, for being cancer, okay? Pervading this entire market with being a scrub, all right? Square connect. Wally, man. Ooh, another square up at 635? 37? Yep. There's another one way down here. Yeah, dude. Good God. All right, well, we'll keep our eye on it, I guess. I mean, we don't stick on. EOS has bored us enough today. All right. Let's go back to Bitcoin. What's up, Andreas? Thanks for the sub, man. You see your rectangle, man? Just being super duper scrubby right now. I'm a win. That's it. Range bound on the weekend. Wow. Big surprise. Oh, you sent it to the Brave browser? Oh, I'm sure I got it. It sucks, man. There's no way to get notifications. That's what I think BAT is trash at right now, and I think they could get a lot better. But they just there's no way of informing you how if you get a BAT contribution by anybody, because like it doesn't keep you logged in long enough. You know, like if you ever want to get on, I mean, I don't know, mobile, like you have to log in and then verify through your email. It's a real pain in the butt to even get to my page there to log in. IUDex, thanks for the 224. Pretty much Scotty, man. Alright. Down $22 on the day. Falling below the 20 moving average. Oh, on the 60 minute anyway. And guess what, man? 4 hour. Terrible, dude. Just like 4 hour. You can see gravestoning somewhat turning from a gravestone into red. Wow, man. We were gonna be Kangs, they said. Kangs. But look, you're below the 20 moving average. Like you see what happens, you hit it, you just can't, you break it, then you fail, and then you reject it, and now you're rejecting it again somehow with 16 minutes left. So much weakness going into a daily candle close. Alright. Check, no, I don't. But I do harmonics, which some people like comparing them, even though they're not the same at all. They still have like a little bit of like the psychology of waves in them. So no, but harmonics is my thing here, dude. You don't really know that it was EOS doing it, but either way, man. Pull back. I can withdraw, like have it it goes into my Uphold account. It's like automatic like withdrawal. You can but with BAT and Brave you can only withdraw once a month, and they are the ones that set it up. So like I think it might be today or the next few days that the amount of BAT that I received all of last month of May will all collectively go into my Uphold account at one time, right? And then I won't get another withdrawal until July 1st or through the 7th or something, whatever it is, okay? Timothy, I hope you're really, really loaded and you're not like a $5,000 short position for you is like nothing. I hope that's the case. Thank you for that too. BTT to what, Vincent, man? You gotta give me a ticker. I think most people are like BTT to BTC, man, right? Oh my god, it's like I do this every time and I have to like redo it. It's so annoying. Oh my god. Screw it, man. I'm just gonna like pull it up and do it on the screen. I'm so done with like, so here it is. Give me a sec. Like, if think about it bad, if you're not able to withdraw, that's such a scam, dude. Would never like ever get that set up and stuff if it was like that, you know. Hold on. I got this, man. I got this. Really, like crap, dude. I mean, it's so bad. How does this all go? I mean, like, really? There was like no way to project, really. I think like before the break to the upside, it's like you keep having to make adjustments and stuff. Like this is BTT, right? It's just like 1 and 2 on the bottom and 3 on the top, and then like there's like a heart line with resistance. You could probably do an equidistant channel and it'll look even better. because you're probably struggling with the 75% trend line or something, but I don't think you, I mean, you had like the maybe wedge breakout on BTT and it's rallied on up. That's great. Measured move was clearly hit if you look at it like that. But again, it like completed. You're not really supposed to do that. You're supposed to break out between 50 and 75% of the way through a pattern. So this may not even have been like a valid pattern. It's a low liquidity S coin, dude. Okay. You're just not going to get TA, like, it's not going to be respected as much on stuff like crap like this, okay? Literal crap. Okay. Thank you, Vincent. I don't even know why. It still has not even shown up on Stream Elements. This is a joke, dude. Like, your tip didn't show up on notifications. Good, I'm good. I'm glad I looked at the right one. So Chronos, excuse me. Tron's still holding on a little bit. Hit that 382 and pulled back pretty tremendously. Dude, I don't think that you've broken out. I mean, like, maybe you did. You broke out of one thing, but not like a top trend line, man. So yeah, you're just uptrend. I'm sure there's a upslipping support we have. You break it, it's probably over, right? I mean, just not difficult, man. There you go, dude. Right? Is it crazy? Crazy world we live in. Could be a channel, whatever. You're fine until you break this upslipping support. Then you're gonna be a peasant again. All right. I don't know, man. Probably about to get out of here. I think I might go do something. Go hang out with David. Grab a beer. Maybe come back if the market's doing something, but maybe not tonight, you know, like, I just don't know. Okay, man, so consensus, rectangle happening on the weekend. 3 white soldiers into consolidation, bullish reversal pattern, and then your bullish reversal pattern had another bullish reversal within it. So you had candlestick pattern and candlestick pattern tandem with a bullish engulfing candle into 3 white soldiers. Beautiful. And then now it's just sideways consolidation right at the 20 moving hours on the 4 hour. Okay, right at resistance points up here. So breaking 8600 could be very good. Breaking 8600, you could see 8849 real fast. Okay, because there's nothing else. Like where we are now, I mean, is it really resistance? Not really, dude. 8500. The fact that you fell below it and you busted right back up to it, and you've now back tested it 3 times on the 4 hour, I think is exceptionally good. That's a very good thing. That resistance at 8500 is not a joke, man. That is the top wick, right, of the July 2018 overhead resistance. That's extremely good. I think that we fell below, we came back, we back tested it. This is the same price action EOS had before it mooned, man. Okay, same stuff. Had a ton of overhead resistance, it broke it, came back to it, fell below it, ran back up, then back tested it after it broke back through it, double bottomed off of it, and was gone. Okay. You gotta zoom out, man. When you look left, this is why I have 8049 and 8500 and 8400 pretty much up. These horizontal lines are so important to be above. You fell below it, it was Monka S, but then we made a higher low than our previous lows, and it was just really square up, it seems like. So you very well could break to the upside this weekend. I mean, but you know, of course, if you can't sustain prices above 8500, see at 8400, and see if you can't break. Dude, if you break back below 8400, I'm not going to be, that's not good. That's very bad.
Happy Saturday, bro. Thanks for the coverage.
Thanks, Science Bunnies, for the $5 super chat, dude. There it is, Vincent. I don't even know, man.
Where do you see BTT price this week?
I think 22 sats is the resistance, dude. 22 sats on BTT. You break that, it could be very good, but for now, you're approaching critical resistance points, okay? My Julia, have a good one. Social Saturday, is that what it is, man? My favorite beer, it's a local craft beer from the brewery called Good People and the beer is called Snake Handler. It's a double IPA, 10% alcohol. It's incredible, man. So good. And like you get drunk off 2 drinks. You're like, you don't even notice until you try to stand up. Everyone on the EOS team is gonna blame the guy with his hands in his pockets for the dump. Well, you'd think they'd learn by now, but I think they probably forgot since the market's been so bullish. They're like, oh, hey, we can actually do presentations now because the market's recovered, right? Bitcoin's like tripled since the bottom. Okay, now we can start doing announcements again. Do they really do any announcements during like the bear market? I don't remember hearing about any of their crap during the crap times. Lower lows, lower highs, right? Perfect beer, yeah, but probably not pizza, man. Dude, I eat a lot of... There's like this place I really like. It's called Eli's Jerusalem Grill. I get shawarma. I got lamb shawarma today. I ate so much, dude. I'm like so full. Golden Monkey by Victory Brewing is your favorite, Dan? There's something I like up in Huntsville. The beer is called Monkey Knot, but then they have the double IPA called Gorilla Knot, and it's really good too. Mick, man, sounds like a heck of a job, man. Heck, man, sometimes people in this community make me drink for my job too, okay? With the chugs and stuff, all right? So I hear you, man. Very cool. Let's go to Ethereum and XRP, I guess, to wrap it up. Let's go to Tether, whatever. All right, remember, same pattern developing at this point on Ethereum Connect. 2 upsloping converging trend lines, rising wedge territory. Definitely fair. I mean, it's got 5 touches. We're good, man. It is a rising wedge that's developed and it's valid. And look, impulse up, down sloping consolidation. You'd think with this kind of price action, you could see higher price. Look, you're holding above the 50 moving average. Good. Stay above it, man. Look, you broke old resistance and now you're back testing it as support. Man, that's healthy price action and it means you're setting up for higher prices when you do this kind of stuff. Now, of course, it's the weekend, low liquidity. It could just dump, whatever. But as it stands now, you're in an overwhelmingly bullish trend, though you're in a bearish pattern, but you're in the dead middle of this pattern, so whatever. So you'd think after a sell-off like this, the square up, right, was hit. It was met here too. And you've rallied ever since. Consolidation, accumulation. Well, people can accumulate. That's why we have downsloping consolidation. People get the opportunity to buy in at areas of value versus buying at premium, very high prices, right? So that's why you see this, and then normally you break to the upside from there. So. Super Bomb barbecue joint in Huntsville. Yeah, there's multiple barbecue joints in Huntsville, North Alabama. My favorite, Smoky Seas. And there's, I'm sure you're probably really talking about Big Bob Gibson's barbecue, which is like famous, but I don't know, man. Smoky Seas is way better. It's like a little dive, a little hole in the wall, but it's like the best. They have the best like white sauce that exists on the planet. On the daily, I don't know. On Bitcoin, I don't know. Let's look at XRP real quick, and then we can go back to Bitcoin for a sec. I'm gone. Oh, it kind of looks like flagging a little bit.
Please can you look at long-term RVN/BTC on Bittrex and see if the last 2 parabolic moves had any patterns, please. Love the content. Keep it up, dude.
Thanks, Alex Mead, for the 610. Oh, dude. Screw Bittrex. Look what's happening on Raven, man. Huge falling wedge breakout, chat. Double bottom breakout. Broke with the 200 moving average. Let's go. Where'd you... Holy crap, man. Alright, you're at the 236 right now. But your golden zone's between 1004 and 1279. Alright, you should expect your price action to hit at least one of these fib nodes for reversing the downside again. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful bullish convergence on the RSI. Wonderful. Remember the ascending broadening wedge, the crazy slanted head and shoulders, dumpage, measure move, right? You broke it and you were selling off. You sold off like 78% of the way. Wonderful. Dude, is Raven the one that had the harmonic? Nah, it wasn't. Very nice. Do you see this, chat? This is good news, man. Very good news. But you know, your profit taking levels in a trade setup like this, double bottom, you're gonna be looking for 1142 as the first target, and your second target is 1279. Okay. You're talking about parabolic move. Yeah, Jeremy S called it. A patron literally called it. Was like, Mitch, man, is this falling wedge? And I was like, yeah, man, falling wedge. And then he's like, okay, I might take a shot here. It's like, dude, it's got the makings of a varsity athlete. All right, and he became Kang's legend. All right, and here we go again, another falling wedge. Breakout, man. Momo shift. Mr. Mead, man. I hope that helps. To some extent. I know you want Bittrex, but dude, I've got this all charted, man, and this is really good. Okay? Good development. I'm emotionally FOMOing on Raven. This how in the world would this be called FOMO? Where we're near a 88%, 78% retrace, double bottomed, and just broke out yesterday, and today it's been a very nice day. So we could pull back at the 236. You're also at a resistance here, right? The double bottom. Right here. Another way you can do this, another way to interpret anyway, is just a little standard double bottom pattern. Whoops. Dude, oh my god. Alright, measure move of the double bottom, if you broke out, would be at 1,117, which is pretty much exactly the 50% retrace, and that's your first profit taking level on any kind of wedge trade from a high to low of the structure. Okay. Sure thing, Alex. Thanks again for the 610, man. Thanks. Alright, hey, chat. It is time. Well, hold on. It is time. A new daily candle has been born. Your local on the 8s. We're here, man. Been live for 2 hours now. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the stream, man. Looking at EOS, dive bomb, B scrubs. Let's go back to Bitcoin. At least it recovered a little bit and stayed above the 20 moving average, but whatever. That's good, man. I mean, that's okay, dude. Like, whatever. You shouldn't expect anything on the weekend, even though we know the way the previous 3 weeks have been. It would make you expect something this weekend, but I just don't do it, man. Don't do it, but understand what's going on. That we are going horizontal, all right? We are rectangling. It's a bullish rectangle. An impulse up and then sideways consolidation is what you call a bullish rectangle. Stayed above the 20 on the 4 hour. You're still above the 20 on the 60 minute. That's good. Yeah, Eric, we got a daily close. Yes. Sure thing, Eric. Nice stuff, McMahon. Congrats on your Raven gains on mining. Very cool. Yeah, but Raven. Very, very nice right there. Whew, beautiful. Tomorrow's weekly close will be important. Well, so is the monthly close, right? The monthly closed above 8,500, which was lit. Gotta like that. But on the monthly, like, 8,500 didn't even look like a resistance, does it? Not much. Thanks, Walter. Thanks for the 657 people tuned in still. Y'all amazing. Okay. Alright, well, if everything's cool with y'all, seems like y'all are satisfied. Well, I guess I am too then. All right, Alex Meadman, Vincent Evans, Science Bunnies, Timothy Janika, Iodux, Kills for a Living. Oh, what? Sorry.
Curious, do you just show crypto trends? I am really curious how your Under Armour is looking for next week also.
No, we talk about stocks, dude. I love stocks, but the demand is for crypto. Like, if people want stocks, we look at stocks. Dude, look at this. Look at Faz. This was it. Kills for a Living, man. So it was a descending triangle, but then made that low, and then you adjust, and you're like, dang, dude, it's actually a falling wedge, right? Huge impulse down, then falling wedge. Look at it, you broke out, back tested, and then gone. Of course, measure move, and everything else was hit, right? From the pattern. But look what happened. The trade occurred, and then it was over, and now you're making lower lows than your previous lows. So who cares about this crap now, right? Is it really that big a deal? That's insane, man. So you're probably wondering, oh, what's happening now, man? This extremely trash asset. Pathetic. Like, even going long on it, what's the point of going long on this trash? I mean, because you know it'll always give up the gains, and you never know how high the gains will go. All right, it's predictable, and it's bearish all the time. And your move just happened, right? So when's the last time we had a move like that, bullishly? I mean, that does not count. We haven't had a move like that since like June 2016. All right, so you ready to wait a little bit longer, dude? All right, lower lows than your previous lows, all-time lows. Hey, who cares? Gapped up, that gap's gonna fill. Pfft. Dude, I have no idea, man. Right? It's gonna be like this or some crap, and then this. Yeah, I guess it broke out. Maybe, but then maybe not. Get this crap out of here. Alright, this little new app I have. Widget. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay, so it's like descending, broadening wedge crap. You see it though? That means you've not broken out. 1, 2, and 3 on the top. And a few on the bottom. Okay. So if it ever did break out, you at least know where the breakout point is, and we know, like, dude, you haven't even made a 23% retrace yet, have you? From your previous high to low. What a joke. Is there even a wick down there? Nah, there's no wick, so you just use the candle close up here. So I haven't even made a 23% retrace yet. Alright, so you don't even know this is the low until you hit 991, and then if you did hit 991, maybe you could expect 1120 to 1328, but dude, I don't know. Okay, it's a 3-time ETN, isn't it? So that means it's gonna be like it's not very easy to chart. Okay, well, yeah, Larly, yeah, dude, yeah, I didn't even really look until I saw it just now. Like, yeah, doing like the SQs, I'll just look at the Qs. Yeah, man, didn't even know what I was getting into with Faz. All right. They all had to, yeah, and they keep reverse splitting, right? They reverse split to prevent themselves from going, hey, the SQs actually recently, Larly, reverse splitted to not go to 0. I'm one step ahead of EOS voice social media platform, Kings. What do you mean? I don't even know what that means, dude. Okay, so... Okay, chat. Bullish rectangle. I'll leave you with that. I might be back tonight, but I very well might not be back tonight. Okay, just depends on the market, I guess. But 85.74 right now. Looking decent. Looking decent. It is not out of the realm of possibility at all that we would break to the upside. Okay, with this kind of consolidation. Okay. So just be prepared for either side, man. All right. Bullish trend is your friend. Hey, man. That's a really nice, when you sold off here, making that higher low. That's good, man. It still keeps going, dude. Well, Mick, man, if you want to learn how to live stream from scratch, I do consultation, so I can teach you everything you need to know about. Like, you say you know nothing, right? You don't know what applications to use. You don't know how to do anything. I can help you from ground zero if you want to learn how to live stream, dude. So just hit me up in Discord. I've already done paid consultations before, so if you really want to do that, man, let me know. I'll make it happen for you, okay? Make your dreams come true. That's for anybody that wants to get started streaming or creating content, okay? So, let's break above 8,600, stay above it, and then let's rally and consider this a mulligan and keep on going and hit 9,300. All right, that's best case scenario for now. Rising wedge, let's go. Let's hit 9,000 again and be kings. So, crap. Michael Lapoya, Aaron Baker, Bob Ross, Mr. Brandon Watson, Shabazz, Guy Gamer, Mitch XRP, Ruin My Life, David Davis, Christopher U, Bronson L, Derek M. Thank you all for joining the Patreon today. All right, remember, today is the best day to get on Patreon. The education, trade setups, and Discord exclusivity. All right, it's the first, and that's you know, if you want to see me keep doing this, and you appreciate what I do enough to where you watch me every day, and you get value out of this program. That's a great way to pay back. Just Patreon, man. Okay. Jerry S. Welcome, man. Have you met Jeremy S? He's the Ravencoin Jesus man. Alright. I'll see y'all later. So until then, respect the T.A. Oh, sorry. Ben Howard. I forgot, man. It seems like, yeah. I didn't even see that show up. My bad, dude. Ben. Here's Under Armour, right? Crazy nice uptrend, and then it all came crashing down. All right, we did break out. I believe we've broken out of a downtrend. It really depends on which way you want to anchor. Let's give a shot on the top first. Dang, man. It's pretty nice. And now I know you can anchor on the bottom, and that means you've already broken out, though. But I think the bump and run stuff is very important, the top trend line. So you have broken out on Under Armour, yes. And when you've broken out, you are forming, I don't know if you want to call it a literal ascending triangle, but it has the psychology of the ascending triangle, a sell wall with accumulation on a breakout, a Momo shift. Under Armour, very interesting. Thanks, Lily, for reminding me about looking at Under Armour. Hello? Okay, it's good news, man. Very good news. Issue is you're already very close to the 38% retrace. Gap fills though. Coming up, there's one gap fill here at 28.45. Good God, another gap fill way up at 37.44. There are gaps to fill, so make no doubt about that, man. Okay. But you can see the structure, right? The lows, the lower lows, the lowest low, now higher lows. So Momo shift very clear right here. You could take the entire body from the low point to high point, and you could have a good measure move there. Straight up, man. Just from this low point to high point, a conservative measure move of this little structure here of the lows, the lowest low, now the higher lows. Measure move puts you the 50% retrace at 32.18. Reasonable. It's a gap fill. You fill one gap, you run up, right up to the next, you know, right where we, I guess, gap down on October 27, 2016. So, yes, Under Armour looks pretty good. Interesting, man. Very good eye. Ben Howard, if you're still in here. Let me see if you're in Discord under Ben Howard. Probably not. I don't think so, man. No, you're not in Discord, so can't ping you and be like, hey, man, you probably left. What's up, Space Bull? Yeah, Limbo, of course, this can't compare to that, right? All right, so there's your Under Armour. Somebody reach out to Ben Howard, let him know. I'm sorry for forgetting, but I looked at it, and dang, dude. Pretty freaking promising. Okay. Great, man. All right, y'all. Thanks again. This is a pseudo encore. We call this a pseudo encore. Respect the T. Hey.
Bruh.
Dude, are you kidding me? William, man? Dude, thank you so much for joining the freaking Patreon, man. William G, man. Thank you, dude. Can't wait to see you in the Discord. Thank you for all the support. Because people like you, I'm able to do this. Come back, you know, to do analysis on your coins, stocks, whatever. Much love, man. Thanks.
Bruh.
sign. Reading at your sign.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Adios, turd nuggets.